Turbo Turnip Time. The Black Tiger Miner live cast is starting now. It's Turbo Turnip Time. The Black Tiger Miner live cast is starting now. It's Turbo Turnip Time. The Black Tiger Miner live cast is starting now.
Hello, YouTube. It's your main man, BTM here, bringing you back to the Black Tiger Miner YouTube channel. Let's go. The turbo turn up time. Turbo, turbo, turbo. So, on the last day of the year, just want to check that volume real quick. On the last day of the year, let's be thankful for what we have and what we were given so far. All the strides that Turbo made, all the big announcements, all the holders, all the buyers, the sellers, everyone who diamond handed. So just thank you guys for all you've done, and thank you for continuing to diamond hand and continuing to support your main man BTM. Turbo turn up, let's go. Shout out to the Turbo Revolution, the Turbo Toad Army, the Turbo Toad Warriors, and Turbo Turn Up. Let's go. You know, it was supposed to be at 11:30, but I had to push it back. Something weird happened, something about a restricted page or something. I was trying to figure that out. But happy New Year's Eve, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, cats and dogs, toads and tadpoles. Let's go. Let me see here. This is the crypto bubble. And if you haven't heard, Pepe is running up. Pepe is up 12.4. There was an announcement, something about Pepe and Elon. So Pepe has been running up. And also this AI 16Z was up earlier. I think Pepe was up 24 and this was up 20. Kango's up 2%. Lone Wolf's up 3. Hoppy is down 0.9. Peanuts down 4%. Lithium's up 7.2%. Litecoin is up 1.9. FTT is up 6.3. Hint is up 1.4. PN is up 8.2. Giga Chad is up 4.8. Shout out to the Turbo Toad News. Turbo Toad's News Network is where I get a lot of my information from. Solana's up 2.3. Xano is up 12.8. Not sure what that is. Radian's up 0.9. ICP's down 1.3. MOG is down 4%. Snake's up 1%. HBAR is down 3.9. Turbo Toad is down 1.7. Ton's down 4. eHash is up 8.3. So enough of the bubbles. Popcat is down 1.5. So let me know what you guys are looking into in the chat. Don't forget to super chat your main man. It's the last day of the year for tax purposes. Go ahead and get that super chat in. You can write it off on your taxes. This is not financial advice. This is just for entertainment purposes. So let's look at Twitter. Let me see. I wonder if that Twitter posting is here. Let's look real quick. I was looking at it earlier. This guy, this Clavius Maximoff, I guess. So I guess Elon is using this. Elon, don't fade Clavius Maxim, next big thing. And then it got listed on, thanks Elon Musk, we reached 20,000 holders. Let's freaking go. KM to the moon. So let me know if you guys saw this or into this. I did pick up a little bit of this on Solana. We'll see how it works. And the AI 16Z, watching that as well. But let's go back to the profile. So shout out to the Turbo Toad Warriors, Turbo Toad Revolution. What is up, LB Crypto? LB, did you check out my video from earlier about Kaspa? I don't know if Kaspa is over or if Kaspa's down or if Kaspa will bounce back. Let me know what you guys think about it. And we will be starting Turbo Token News probably next week. Probably do a weekly news update of all things Turbo. So we're still putting that together. So what's the surprise? Robinhood could be listing Turbo, but I don't think it'll be this kind of announcement. If it is, Turbo is bigger than I thought it was. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. Somebody, everybody, anybody, give me some news in the comment section. Have you seen a new countdown in your Robinhood app? We have a surprise coming. Update your app and make sure to be on the countdown screen at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 12:31, which is today. And if they're doing all this for Turbo, big shout out to if you're doing all this for Turbo, big shout out to Robinhood, right? Because these guys know how to go all out. So just really excited. I'm pretty sure it's not Turbo being listed. If it is, dude, we are going to the freaking moon. So what up, LB Crypto? Kaspa is the chosen one. Yeah, I don't know, man, with the whole John thing and the Kaspa. Did you check my video out? I'm kind of concerned. But like John said, I did sell some Kaspa for KRC20 tokens, and I was able to move it over to Tangent. So we'll see how that goes. And I might pick up some more Kaspa since the price is coming down. Let's check the price real quick. Let me open these bubbles back. It might be easier to look at the bubble. See here. See what the bubbles say. So on the bubbles, where's Kaspa? Da-da-da-da, where is Kaspa? Okay, Kaspa's down 1.3% on the day, 1.3 in the hour, 4 week, 30 in the month, and 1.1 on the year. So I don't know. But I tried to warn you guys previously, don't go too deep too early, right? Make sure you dollar cost average in. I know when things are up, people are like, you're great, you're awesome, everything is cool. As soon as it dips a little bit, it is freaking pandemonium. So shout out to the Turbo Toad Warriors and those of you who've been holding on to Turbo. So let's go back to Twitter. This is 30x Turbo. Happy New Year. Shout out to what is this? Turbo 30. This is said Jackson. Something in my tooth. This is said Jackson. Let's look at that in a minute. Turbo, James Turbo, sound up. Also, video? This is video? Let's see what happens here. Oh, this is okay. I guess it's not a video. So this is Happy New Year's Eve, family. Shout out to the Turbo King. What up, Turbo King? Um, J Boss. Turbo token is in the bag. Here are my realistic price targets for this crypto bull run. Bitcoin 135,000, Ethereum 8,000, Solana 300, Links 125, Goat 1.5, Peanut $5, Binance 1,000, XRP 5, Tau 750. I need to pick some Tau up. Sui $10. Where's Turbo on here? Why is this even listed here? Turbo's not even on this list. That's weird. Litecoin 150 sold $60. Yeah, Turbo's not even on here. That's weird. That's really weird. Why is Turbo not on here? Anyway, get back to Twitter. Binance will list it's old actually. So this is Binance top gainers. Turbo is up 1.1% in meme coins. So there's people. I don't even know what people is. Pepe, Bonk, Book of Memes, and Turbo. What is this people? Let me make a note for later. The trusty notepad. Sith Lord, definitely buy the dip. It's a video from Now or Never Crypto. We'll get to that in a second. Shout out to Lynn Sanity. I was going to use this for my Happy New Year's Eve post. I just didn't get to it quick enough. Then I had to what is that? Then I had to figure out what was going on with this paid restriction thing. I think we got that solved as well. So let me double check here. Here's to a Toad NYE awesome 2025 Happy New Year Turbo family. Let's leap into the future with big hops and bright vibes. So shout out to Lynn Sanity. And this is Screaming Toady, build on the turbo chain, the turbo swap. I think we've played this video showing you how to connect and how to set up the assets, I think, on the turbo swap. Moving forward, this is Trent's Toad mints are now open for all Turbo Toad holders. Not sure if you guys got the Trent's Toads. All Turbo Toad holders are eligible for free claim tethered altercation of these nasty non-fundables. Tomorrow will mint open up to top 30K Turbo wallets, then public mint on New Year's. So we'll check that out. Don't click on that just yet. Shout out to Leo. Leo's the one I picked up for the thumbnail. And this is the actual Turbo Toad page. 2025 is here. Happy New Year. Turbo's gearing up to break barriers and power people together. Let's redefine what's possible. Just trying to rebuild the community of cryptocurrencies using Turbo Toad and the new meme coins. This is Turbo greatness. Turbo strength is unmatched. Its spells are incredible, and its power is slowly unleashing. Make sure you're part of the greatest revolution to ever take place in the crypto space. This is Constant Crypto Turbo buying the dip. The world will soon know, and we will thrive. I welcome you to join and be part of history. Turbo. Adding more turbo when it's on sale, about to go parabolic, and I don't want to miss out on the future of massive gains. Let's actually check the price. Currently, turbo is down 3.8 in the last hour, 1% on the day, 6% in the last 7 days, 12% in the last 30 days, 79% in the last 90 days, still up 2,328 for the year. Current market cap is 606.7 million, and we are at 50,370 holders. So it looks like we're going to push over to the 51,000 holders pretty soon here. I don't know, guys. What do you think? Um, Shout out to Mike, the investor. I'm bullish on Turbo. This is Black Widow Phantom calling all Turbo diamond hands. Beat, beat, cause me, excuse me, paper mance, get a bag and add to it. So again, diamond hand. Let's go. Diamond handers, we are here. Turbo compilation as all 20 as 2025 approaches. Let's reflect on our incredible 2024 journey. Turbo has evolved into a functional L2 blockchain from a meme coin started with 69 cents to a functional L2 blockchain. Let's go. This is Turbo, the golden pick of 2025. While others chase the trends, the Toad has quietly leapt to the top. Not just a meme coin, it's a movement, right? Shout out to the Turbo Toad Warriors, the Turbo Toad Army. Let's go. It's Turbo Turn Up time. Remember, Turbo, Turbo, Turbo. Not just a meme, it's a movement. Those who know, secure your stash before it's too late. And this is Miss Infinity. This part of ours is super gorgeous. Leo, you have many awesome ones, but this one is my absolute favorite piece of yours. And this is the Toad, I guess, lifting off or running. I think it's pretty cool. This is the Dodge. There's no doubt Turbo will be a household name. Turbo Army, Turbo Toad got Turbo. And this is the video from yesterday. So let's go to, let me close the bubbles real quick. Double check something. Okay, let's close the bubbles and add the what is it? Coin ranking. Let's check coin ranking real quick, and then we'll go to that video from Crypto Now or Never. So this is coin ranking meme coins. Turbo is wow. Turbo's at number 18. Slipped a few. What is this? Zebro. What is this? Wow, it's up 30%. So Zebro came out of nowhere. Giga Chad's back up to the 600 million market cap. Peanut 666. Turbo was right under Peanut, but these two came up. We need Turbo to get back to that 700, 800 million market cap. Fartcoin is still up 987 million. Brett's 1.2 billion. Flocky's 1.7. This guy, AI16, I keep telling you guys about, is up to 1.2 billion. Number 7. Pepe is up 12% to 8.6, right under SHIB and Dodge and Baby Dodge Coin. So again, I think there might be some strange manipulation going on. As soon as Turbo pumps anywhere near the 650, 670 million market cap, it always pulls back, just like butter, right? I don't know what's going on and why it can't stay in the top 15, top 10 to 15. For some reason, it always pulls back. But no worries. The Turbo Toe will pump like a madman. It's going to go parabolic in 2025. It's not financial advice. This is just for entertainment purpose because we're doing it all live. But let me go back to this video from Crypto Now or Never.
sold, I wouldn't be shocked if we get a back. But when we do get this bounce, which we are currently getting right now, Bitcoin's back up to 95,100. We need to see if we can get back above the 21-day and the 50-day. If you see Bitcoin come up here and get rejected off of the 50-day moving average, then expect more downside, plain and simple. As of now, there's a little bit of a wick on the candle, but we haven't actually retested it. So honestly, there's not a whole lot for me to say about Bitcoin right now. Just watch these levels. If Bitcoin is going to reverse back to the upside, we have to break above these. And just to quickly give you an example of a bearish retest, look at some of these candles right here. For example, this candle came up, retested the 21-day, got rejected. We retested it again, got rejected. Retested it again, got rejected. If you see something like this on this candle right here, then expect more downside. Now, what's actually very interesting right now is the meme coin market. You can see that most meme coins are still down in the last week except Pepe. Pepe is actually starting to rip, and Pepe is up 8% in the last week, 17% in the last 24 hours. Now, this is something that I personally love to see. I tell you guys all the time that I think Pepe is the leading meme coin this bull run. A lot of people would argue it's Dogecoin, but I personally still think it's Pepe. But honestly, it very easily could be both. Regardless, though, when Pepe has exploded in the past, that usually has been very good for the entire meme coin market. And that includes projects like Turbo. And quickly, if you just look at the Pepe chart, you can see a clear breakout. It was just consolidating, and now it's exploded. But if you scroll down, you can see that Turbo is currently the 100th
Crazy in 2025. We are going to the moon. It's not financial advice. This is just for entertainment purposes. Let me get back to the video.
seventh largest crypto. And if we click on Turbo, you can see that the volume actually still is not that bad. The volume is 96 million. It's definitely not as high as it was upon a time, but a lot of people just look at the Turbo volume on Dex Tools or Dex Screener and they think that that's the Turbo volume. For example, Dex Tools says that Turbo's volume is 84K. You guys have to understand that this is not the volume. It's only talking about Uniswap. If you scroll down and you look at the Turbo markets, you can see that most of the volume is actually coming from BitGet and Binance. And you can see that BitGet is actually 22%. It's higher than Binance. But when you look at Turbo, it still hasn't had that giant Pepe breakout yet. You could honestly argue it's still just in this giant falling wedge or even a giant bull flag. I'd prefer falling wedge though. And falling wedges do actually break up 68% of the time. So from a technical analysis standpoint, Turbo doesn't actually look too bad right now. And if you guys look at the daily time frame, we're actually retesting support. You can see we're currently retesting this early November zone. And we're also retesting the previous all-time high in May. So yeah, a lot of you guys who are panicking about Turbo right now, personally, I don't really see any reason for that. I would tell you guys if we have lost key levels, but Turbo has not lost key levels yet. Now, when we look at the Turbo X account, they're still growing constantly. They're up to 106,000 followers. It's crazy to see how fast they're growing. And you will notice that they actually don't have the blue check mark right now. But that's because they changed their profile picture back because they used to have the Santa hat. But Turbo's continuing to put out great content every single day. For example, they just posted 14 minutes ago. 2025 is here. New year, new horizons. Turbo is gearing up to break barriers and empower people. Together, let's redefine what's possible. And I think this could absolutely be true. 2025 could be a fantastic year for crypto. But at this point, there's not a whole lot for me to say about Turbo. You guys know I'm very bullish on this project. And if you guys are interested in getting into projects super early like Turbo, then I recommend taking a look at my Discord. At the current moment, there are 3 different tiers. But we've been making massive gains in here. As most of you guys know, one of the biggest calls recently was Base Pepe, which I first put out at a $3.8 million market cap. And Base Pepe ran over 170 million. These are life-changing gains to most people. So if this is the kind of stuff that sounds interesting,
So shout out to main man crypto now or never with the Turbo breakout is coming and matter of fact, I'm glad he said that because I don't even know open. Let me see.
I'm done spending an obscene amount of money on take out
done.
I'm getting back on track with Factor. Crush never.
So this is Turbo NFTs. Comment. We'll pause that and look at the continuing to. Let me see. Why this keeps shows turbo? Why the trading view shows turbo, but then you got to log back in and open it back up every time. I don't know what's going on. But just refreshing this and just refreshing it. Hopefully it comes back up. Here we go. What is this? Let's look at the 15-minute chart for turbo. Oh, that's why this is the wrong. Is this the right? Yeah, here we go. So this is 15-minute chart. Looks like turbo came down, had a MACD cross, and we're losing volume. Look at we're sitting on this resistance at 009. Look at the 5-minute chart. 5-minute chart says we hit the resistance and bounced up to the 0093. So hopefully we can push on up back to the 0.01. But it looks like we are losing volume. And the MACD is going to cross soon. So we might start to push back up. 4-hour chart showing volumes down. What is this? Volumes down. At a MACD, looks like the MACD is getting ready to cross on the 4-hour chart. RSI is down, starting to come back up, but is coming down for us to pick it up. So that's the 4-hour chart. Did we look at the 1-hour chart? 1-hour chart showing the same thing. We did finally bounce back above the 009. RSI is coming up and we're building volume on the 1-hour chart. So let's go back to the trading sniper, which is weird. But let's see what he's talking about with these NFTs.
How are my snipers doing today? I hope you guys are doing fantastic. Listen, today we're going to be talking about Turbo. The year is coming to actually the last Turbo video in 2024. Time we talk about Turbo will be in 2025, ladies and gentlemen, and I will be streaming on the 1st of January officially. So if you want to say hi, you are more than welcome to say hi. We are going to see how the markets react, when the new yearly candle opens. And I'm just super, super excited, ladies and gentlemen. I cannot wait for all of this. Listen, I just want to say thank you for 3,600 subscribers. When I first started this a couple months ago, I didn't think I was going to get here at all, right? I've always had a little dream, a little bit of hope that I could build up a fantastic community. And that is exactly what we have achieved, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so, so much for the support, for the comments.
With Schwab investing themes, it's easy to invest in ideas you believe in. Spot a trend and elect.
For sharing your ideas. It doesn't matter if I agree or disagree with you. You guys are everything to this channel. So thank you for becoming a sniper. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for viewing. Thank you for liking. Thank you for sharing. And thank you for being a part of this journey. Listen, right, one more shout out I want to do is, thank you to this guy who tagged me in this tweet. It's my first time pretty much ever being like shouted out. Actually, second time when I think about it now, but it's just crazy. Thank you for the shout outs. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the support. It is tremendous. It just feels so great. Thank you so much. Listen, Turbo, NFT for turbos. Actually, I should say NFTs for turbo instead of the opposite, but that's all good. Listen, yeah, so I didn't even know this was a thing. I'm going to be 110% honest. I didn't know this is a thing, but I think it's good. I think no matter which direction we go, whether it's NFTs, you know, having more partnership, exchange listings, dabbling into metaverse, gaming, this, that, having a bigger community. It doesn't matter which direction we go. Any win is a good win. The next few months are going to be absolutely crucial, ladies and gentlemen. Look, Trench Toad's Mint is now open for all Turbo Toad holders, right? We can see all Turbo Toad holders are eligible for a free claim tiered allocation of these nasty non-fungibles NFT, right? Tomorrow, the mint will open up to the top 30K Turbo wallets, then a public mint on New Year's Day. Mint link below. So if you're someone that holds a big turbo bag, then this is for you, ladies and gentlemen. Take advantage of it. Why not? Why not? Right? So, pretty damn exciting, right? You don't have to agree with the NFT space. But like I said, any win is a win. And I think, there's always going to be the rise of NFTs, regardless, because people see opportunity to make things pump and they are going to make it pump. Listen, Turbo, right? We can see the last few days in general have been selling off similar price action to kind of.
Okay. So from what I can tell with NFTs, I hope this works. Is all I can say. I got a rick of NFTs. I got a lot, thousands of NFTs on Ethereum that can't be sold. They're just sitting there. So I implore you guys to do your research before diving into this NFT market. I don't know. I need to check. I haven't checked my NFTs in months, but the last time I checked, I had a few for sale and they didn't sell. So I don't want to flood the parade here or slow anybody down, but do your research before spending, especially if you spend turbo to get them. Right. I don't know if it is turbo or Ethereum, but like I know, the price of Ethereum transfers or fees on Ethereum is ridiculous. So I don't know, but I have to research. So again, don't do anything with these NFTs. I'll let you guys know. I have to research and figure out, right? I want to make sure I don't want to send you guys down a rabbit hole and tell you guys to buy NFTs, something happens and you guys are DMing me and yelling at me as usual for me not doing the research. So let me research. To me, the turbo max chart looks like one massive bull flag that's about to explode north. Coyote Junction, cool name actually. But yeah, I think it is. Turbo has been priming for an explosion for at least a month or so, right? And I'm telling you guys, when it does pop, it is going to run. A lot of people love to FUD Turbo, but you can see, what is this? When is this? This is December 11th was the last time it really pumped up. And if you follow the chart, this is the hour. Let's look at the day chart. Might be easier to see. And you can clearly see with my bad lines that turbo pumped here May 24th, pumped again in October, and pumped again in December. So January, I think there was another pump in January. Well, so this is December, had a little something, and this is March. See if we can zoom in. Did anything happen in January last year? No. 2024, January 2024, there was some slight price action in January, first weeks of January. So I don't know. Well, we're going to check and see, kind of keep an eye on that. Let me know what you guys think. Is there a pump coming or not? What do you guys think? Trying to see if we can do it by month. 2024, December, January last year was flat. December had a little momentum. Well, February had a little momentum. And this is March, I think. Yeah, May. Wait, what is this? This is March. So February, March, so pretty much every other month. So this is December, January was flat, February a little something, March a little something, April came down, and May it popped. So let me know what month you think in 2025 is it 20? Yeah, 2025 that turbo is going to start running again. Let me know in the comments. What do you guys think? And let's get back to the trading sniper.
Previous week, right? Where we had the Coinbase announcement somewhere around this time. And then we can see we're selling off extremely, extremely slow, right? We had a big, nice pump again. And then again, we're kind of having the same type of thing, just going in a channel like this. And for me, this is for multiple reasons, right? The markets overall are slower, right? We've had the holidays, banks are closing, people are on vacations, the yearly candles are coming to a close. So for me, in general, lower volume is absolutely normal. But what this also indicates is that selling pressure is generally very, very weak, right? We can see that in one day, right, we went up a lot. And then in terms of selling, right, it took 6 candles to pretty much go back of where we started, right? We started we start over here and over here, right? Technically, we start at the bottom, and it took many, many days to pretty much get back to the bottom. So for me, it just shows there's much less selling pressure than there is buying pressure for Turbo. And that really personally excites me, right? That is really, really exciting. That is really, really good news. And it is something that is a positive, right? We talked about how this area, pretty much right now, the current price is a great buying opportunity, right? I know I saw a comment, people were saying, oh, last buying opportunity. And listen, the context matters, right? You know, I've made videos probably, I don't remember the exact time, but I've made videos where I've called last buying opportunities in certain areas, right? And the reason why I say it personally is because this is going to be the last buying opportunity in terms of very premium prices given in the relative context, right? When we talk about last buying opportunities, if you buy here, 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 right, in this area, right, that is going to be the last general great buy. But if I called last buying opportunities somewhere in here, then that's also the same thing, right? The context matters because the thing is, we are going to be continuously moving up. And then eventually, right, when the market does what it does, let's say we just have a nice pump, we sell off, and then before the big bank is also going to be the same thing, last buying opportunity, given the context. And after that, I'm never, ever, ever going to tell you to buy again. There's going to be a certain point on this channel where I will tell you, guys, if you want to buy, you can buy, but you are playing for minimal gains compared to other crypto holders, and you are buying in late. I don't care about the views. Obviously, getting lots of views is nice, but I'm not going to tell people to be buying, right? Like here, 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 right? If I know the cycle is going to be coming to an end or if the pump is going to be coming to an end. Okay. So I just want to clear that up, right? I just wanted to clear that up. But look, overall, everything is still looking the same. The yearly candle is going to close extremely bullish, extremely bullish. Great, great signs. 6 month candle also looking fantastic. 3 month candle looking fantastic. I mean, any high time frame is just looking really, really good. You could debate. I guess the monthly is a little weak. It is a little bit of a rejection, but we know the context of this, right? We're we're gonna get rejected. We're gonna pull a little bit, and we're gonna blast. Right? It is just that simple, ladies and gentlemen. Right? We actually see when we look at the monthly, if it closed something similar to this, then it might be a similar boat where we, like I said, we pull back a little bit, and then you see what happened with Turbo the next month. So green times ahead, exciting times ahead, ladies and gentlemen. I am super, super excited for this coin. I still think this coin can easily get to 20 billion in terms of market cap, and I wouldn't put it past it. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, that is it for this video. Thank you once again for 3,600 subscribers. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the comments. I love you guys so, so much. And I'll see you guys on the stream on January 1st.
He loves that baby.
So I'm not 100% sure about this Freddy coin on the Kaspa Memecoin network. You mean the KRC20s quarter crawler? What you talking about, man? And remember, as well, Dan with who brought you to the party. Don't forget that. Shout out to who is this? Who's that guy? Trading Sniper for his analysis. Moving forward, I think this is Gassiper. Let's see what he has to say real quick.
I'm going to reveal the shocking
Actually, this is not Gassiper.
prediction for Turbo Coin.
Why are the videos so loaded?
Now, Turbo
This
Coin
is network shocking price prediction. So let me see if we can get the volume up a little bit. Yes, KRC20. Okay, excuse me. Before we get into this video, we can check KRC20 real quick. Who's this? So this is well, Nachos Kango's up. You said what now? Freddy. What is this Freddy? Okay. Must have missed something there. We'll come back to it. So this is VLC Network.
Project for all of you that have been buying throughout 2024 is actually the 7th best performing coin in terms of percentage gains, achieving over 3,000% this year. So well done to those of you that got your early positions in this project.
Well, happy New Year, Roaring Toad. What is up? Black Tiger Miner and the rest of the crypto turbo community from Roaring Toady. Appreciate that, Roaring Toady. Thanks for stopping through. Turbo Revolution, the Turbo Toad Army, the Turbo Toad Warriors, and Turbo Turn Up. Let's go.
Now, many of you are wondering what's going to happen now because price action has been pretty flat, especially for those of you that maybe started buying for the first time. You're saying to yourself, well, is this worth holding? Turbo Coin's market cap is currently at $608 million, so still under that $1 billion market cap level. Not exactly a micro cap, but there is still a long way to go to the upside. So in this video, I'm going to reveal just how high Turbo Coin can climb. Now, let's get straight into it. Turbo Coin at the moment, currently at 0.0093. We were predicting to end the year closer to the 0.0383327 area. That didn't quite play out, simply because we saw momentum slow down across the board. Bitcoin started moving to the upside. The overall meme coin market stopped moving to the upside. We basically saw the market at a standstill. And as I say to you guys all the time, the coin is a part of, it's flat. We cannot expect the coin to go up. But I do think this target will be achieved in January. So for those of you that are watching this and wondering, is this target still valid? Yes, I do believe it is. I think we hit this area in Jan, and that would be a 300 percentage point move from where we currently are now, and that brings us to 0.03843. And for those of you that have been holding throughout the entire year, that will be a massive, massive percentage gain for all of you, right? So I am expecting that early Jan, or shall I say before the end of Jan. Now, that doesn't answer the question about the end of year price prediction, or the 2025 end of year price prediction. Now, there's several things that could occur. Meme coins, I do think, will perform best over the first 3 months of this bull cycle. So from January to March, I think we're going to see the best performance for meme coins. So for those of you that are in the meme coin market, I do think you're in a lot of luck. And this is where I do think we will see the highest, or some of the largest percentage gains in the short term. And I'm actually going to explain this in more depth in my free Telegram group. Actually, I'm going to be giving out my end of year price prediction for Bitcoin, and this will also help towards, understanding Turbo Coin in a bit more depth. So if you want to be a part of that, you want to know what my prediction is for Bitcoin, you want to know what other memes we're buying, you want to learn more about Turbo Coin, join the free Telegram group below. The link is in my description. Again, completely free. Start the year with a bang and join our free Telegram group below. And if you don't have Telegram, download the app, then click the link. Let's move forward. Now, a few things could occur. I would say I'm expecting at least a 10x short term. So the first 3 months, we could see a 10x on Turbo. What does that mean? It means we go from a $600 million market cap currently to a market cap value of around $6 billion. And that would bring us to around the 10-cent reason. So 0.1088372. This is what I'm expecting in the short term. What does that mean? That means those of you that are holding now and have achieved the majority of that 3,000% gain, that 3,000% gain turns into a 30,000 percentage point gain. And again, this is why I'm telling you all to join the free Telegram group, because I'm going to get into the numbers a bit more and how the compounding effect works, and why so many people that are well positioned now end up being millionaires in the bull cycle, right? It's because they hold on to their projects and they allow it to compound sensibly and then take profit. So as you can see, that's a massive jump. But for newcomers, that's a 10x short term. And that's a $6 billion market cap. It may seem like a lot, but it's actually not. Why? Because if that happens, we're probably going to see, Dogecoin maybe at $100+ billion market cap. We could see it at maybe 150, maybe even 200, right? But I definitely see Dogecoin above $1 within the first 3 months of the new year. Shiba Inu will probably be at maybe a $50 billion market cap or so, maybe 60 billion, maybe even 70 billion. Who knows? We're probably going to see Pepe above 20, 30, may even flip Shiba Inu, who knows, right? So this isn't a thing where Turbo Coin goes to the moon and all these other meme coins flatline. That's not what I'm saying here. And a lot of the haters are going to comment saying, how is that possible when the market cap is already at 108, etc., right? But even with that being said, that is actually a modest price prediction. We all know what is possible in a bull cycle, and if you don't, and this is your first bull cycle, then stick around. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe if you're enjoying this video and you're getting value from this video. Make sure you subscribe, because I will be posting more turbo updates on this channel. But with that being said, if this is your first bull cycle, this is a very modest price prediction. A $6 billion market cap for a meme coin that's the 7th best performing this cycle, building momentum, has a community there. I mean, this is almost like a very pessimistic price prediction, right? Now, with that being said, let's just say that does happen. We go in a straight line, first 3 months, we hit this target, and then we see a 50% sell-off. I think that sell-off could maybe last for about potentially 2-3 months. Again, it depends on the overall market at the time. It may only last for about 2 weeks, and then we see a further continuation to the upside, right? Further continuation to the upside, which could bring us to my end of year price. And again, I'm only doing this prediction based on how the market has performed this year, right? I'm looking at the overall meme coin market as a whole, right? And I'm mapping in how high I think it will climb. Again, you have to join the free Telegram group because I'm going to go over this, right? And it may shock you all, but I think we could see another 3,000 percentage point move. And some of you are going to say, but we achieved this without the bull cycle even, without there being a full confirmation of the bull cycle, right? We're basically seeing meme coins still at their bottoms. Bitcoin, yes, has had the best performance, but altcoins haven't yet broken out. Yet Turbo Coin achieved over 3,000% this year. And that is true. But remember, when we do see these large percentage moves, you do have to take into account that a lot of the percentage gains would have already been made, which is why I keep saying the earlier you are, the better. This is why the biggest winners will be those that are in this, that have been in this project from the start of this year, or maybe buying now, or have been buying a few months ago. Those are going to be the biggest winners. Those of you that are buying now, I think you'll see about maybe a 2,800% gain to a 3,000 percentage point gain. I think we will mirror the price action, which brings us to about 27 cents. That's my price prediction at the moment. Depending on how quickly we hit this 10x, I guess we can adjust this. But I would say that we will probably achieve about 27-cent price, about basically a replication of what we achieved this year. But of course, remember, the biggest winners are going to be those of you that have been buying from the start of this year or been buying from a few months ago. So don't be discouraged by this, because remember, as I said, if you've been buying from a few months ago, that's a 65,000 percentage point gain to that 27-cent target area. So you're still making an absolute fortune. Many of you will be turbo millionaires by the end or before the end of 2025. But with that being said, I will post more updates. We may update this towards the end of January, depending on the price action. So make sure you're subscribed. And if you've made
Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And shout out to Quarter Crawler. What is this? Happy New Year in Vegas, fam. What is up, Art? Happy New Year, BTM in the Turbo Toad community. Quarter Crawler, don't spend all your money in Vegas. And if so, don't forget to super chat your main man and buy the dip, right? Get turbo while you can. Who is this? This is Coyote. Thank you, Coyote Junction. 26 people watching. Let's get 26 likes so this gets out to everybody else. Yeah, go ahead and like, share, and subscribe. And don't forget the super chats, guys. And that is on, what is this? YouTube. I see we got like 60 people watching on Twitter. Most of my views come from Twitter, by the way. Anyway, but thanks for joining. Thanks for like, sharing, subscribing. And we got one more video. Let's see what Gassipure has to say.
Really, 2025 is going to be a great year, but it may not be great all and every single day. So you're gonna have to realize that where it may not look that great. There will be moments where the fudders will try to rip you one last time just to try and get you to sell so they can squeeze out the cheapest turbo they can. But, overall, we are going to go to the moon. So in this video, we need to talk about the expectations that we have for 2025. Of course, a lot of people think, the moment we step into 2025 January, we're starting off, big, 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 right? So we are going to explode. Guys, explosions will be happening, but it's going to take time. It is going to take your patience. I know we have achieved a lot in 2024, and it feels like we are ready, okay? And it's true, we are more or less ready. I mean, look at the website, it's beautiful. We've got the Turbo Chain, Turbo Swap, all these spot exchanges, like everything, it's beautiful. I love it. But I really want you to relax a little bit with the type of expectations you're gonna have, because some of you probably are thinking that it's all going to happen very, very quickly. What we're waiting for is the altcoin season. And I know there's going to be a lot of panic. There's going to be anger. There's going to be a lot of accusations, mainly towards the influencers saying, oh, we said that in 2025, great things will happen. Nothing has happened. Trust me, I could see that already happening. Like in February, March, probably start getting these type of comments. But, I'm ready for it. Maybe I'll replay this video in the future so people can actually see that I am pretty much trying to predict the future here. I know the sentiment. It is going to become the biggest roller coaster of emotions ever. So the truth here is that you're going to have to let 2025 run through smoothly, okay? If it takes half a year to wait for the altcoin season, fine. If it takes, us to go into Q3, fine. Even Q4, but you're going to have to wait it out, right? I hate when people put on these massive, massive expectations and then it doesn't meet their expectations and they start creating all sorts of FUD. That's not how things work, right? We need a good exit plan as well, okay? I don't want to be catching things right at the peak. Okay, everything is looking beautiful. Look, we are growing here when we look at the all chart. But also, guys, be careful, because some of you really want to catch Turbo at the very, very peak. Nobody knows exactly where it's going to peak. So I'm not going to risk it and wait for it, to hit some $50 billion market cap, okay? I am going to create a plan, which I am going to be talking in the future about. And so this plan is going to kind of create that safety net for you. Because the problem is that some people leave all their turbo in the bag, right? They want to hit the very peak of the chart, the all-time high, and sometimes it doesn't work, and you know how it can drop very quickly. It can cool down like no tomorrow, and then you're left with a with all the turbo in there, with even a loss. So please be careful. 2025 is going to be very exciting, but it is also going to test you. It's going to test your ability to be able to exit at the right time, right? Or at least have a strategy where you take out a percentage at certain intervals. Also, it's going to test you when everyone tries to maybe spread negative news just to push the coin down one last time before the altcoin season happens so they can load up very cheap. I mean, we can expect anything at this point, right? But I am telling you right now that if you listen to these videos that I am putting out to you guys, and these videos really, I am speaking from emotions, from heart. Like I really think a lot about Turbo, and I think about my bag and how much, potentially I could make. Look, I am really trying to go in every single direction here. I'm not like one of these YouTubers out there that start their video by telling you which price Turbo is on a specific date. Like, who cares? We're not blind. We can all see what price it's at, right? And they're gonna start shilling you their Discord groups, their Telegram groups, so on, right? So like half of the video is just them promoting their other groups. I'm here just giving you all the info straight away, right? I'm talking here about Turbo. I'm looking at different case scenarios. So it's important that you turn that notifications bell on. You subscribe every single day in producing Turbo content. And hopefully, slowly you can start even building your bags heavier and heavier, because I'm going to give you all the confidence. But like I said, 2025 is going to be, for me, it's going to be a challenging year. It's going to be exciting, challenging, because I'm going to have to deal with a lot of people just saying, all sorts of stuff. Of course, most of it is going to be positivity, but I know there will be individuals that will spread all sorts of rumors and all sorts of crap, because there will be a lot of expectations placed on it. This is the year. This is the special year. So, as I've said, just be calm, be relaxed, have a very sound and reasoned mind. Like one, it really is up to you to be able to think through things, right? Don't operate on your emotions. Don't get yourself or put yourself in a position where you really struggle, okay, financially. I don't want you to put in all your money into Turbo. I've always said diversify. Only invest the amount that you can afford to lose, but be clever about it. Because if you go through the clever way, if you are able to be patient, if you're able to, see the big wave and exit at a good time, gosh, you are going to make so much money. I don't know how much you guys are investing. I know very little when it comes to that. Okay, I can't speak to every single one of you, but on average, I imagine that people are putting in at least $1,000, right? And that's good money. That's great money. You could make several thousands of dollars. So, as I've said, 2025, the year, but careful with the expectations, especially when it comes to the time. Because some of you are going to say January, February, March, and after March, that's where the fatigue is going to come in. That's where, Gossipator myself, I'm going to be accused of every single thing. I'm going to be told that I manipulate Turbo and that I am here just trying to pump my own bag, and I'm actually just using you as exit liquidity. Look, Turbo is just too big for me to do that. It's just too massive. And also, I don't have that sort of power. I don't have that many subscribers to do that. So for these type of accusations to go my direction, okay, well, I mean, I can read them, of course, if someone feels like that, but you know the answer to it. I just don't have that much influence. I'm not Elon Musk. Elon Musk, yeah, he could probably do a lot to Turbo, but not myself. I'm just an average guy, also trying to make money here. I'm also, very passionate about this, and this is why I can make videos about it every day, because I have so many ideas when it comes to Turbo. I can really talk about it. So let's see what happens. Let's see what happens, guys. 2025. Let me know how you guys feel. By the way, Happy New Year. Okay. Very, very happy with the way things went. So glad we got these two massive listings. Maybe we'll get Robinhood, maybe we won't in the future, but it doesn't even matter. Without Robinhood, we can do very well. Okay. So, yeah, thank you so much. And I'll see you much.
So shout out to Gassapir for that video and that information. And yeah, he's right, right? It's gonna be hard for us to pump the price, right? We don't got enough, I don't got enough followers or enough money to make any price changes, right? I'm not gonna pump anything. I can just tell you guys what to look at and what to research. And I do think 27 cents is possible in 2025. I actually think maybe 40 cents, maybe 50 cents, but we'll see once things started going. We're also doing some analysis into a turbo AI chain or swap or a pricing burn mechanism. I think they do have one on Turbo Swap, but I'm not sure. I thought I had a, what is this? What is it? Turbo Aurora. Yeah, let me check the dev stats real quick. So this is the Turbo Aurora development, and this is Turbo. 31 accounts, 126 total accounts, 4.1 million total blocks, 49 contracts, 91 total Turbo transfers. So it appears that the numbers are continuing to increase here. I'm still kind of new to this dashboard, so I'm trying to understand what this is trying to even say, right? What's the overall outcome of this? But we're still doing the research, and this is the blockchain transactions. If they come up, so 27 transaction last 24 hours. Transaction fees 89 turbos in the past 24 hours. Average transaction fee 3.2 turbo per transaction. So yes, this is some more information to get your beaks wet for the turbo chain or the turbo ecosystem that's slowly but surely progressing. So let me know if you guys have any comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And let's see if we might be able to pull out one more video real quick. If not, we can shut it down. I think there was a video being uploaded as we were watching that last video. Let me see here. That's weird. Crypto World No Views Pass. We watched Crypto Now or Never. VLC. Gossip Here. The Sniper. So it's pretty much most of our morning video reviews. This is Row. I want to say we might have checked that out yesterday. Let's see what Row has to say real quick before we shut it down.
Feeling sick. And it was the worst day.
Turbo is looking a little lackluster to say the least. Listen, it's not time to worry. January is right around the corner. And if you guys know, January is very, very bullish for cryptos in general. Now, history doesn't repeat. It often does, right? Though we'll be taking a deep dive. Bro, I covered the latest and content right here on this channel. Listen, guys, I know the markets are bloody right now, but I actually do have a way for you guys to make some money. Now, today's video is actually sponsored by this company right over here, which I am very excited for. They are called Rent NFT. Now, guys, I know the markets are down right now, but this might be an investment platform where you could potentially make some money to kind of amount of money in there, and then they for you guys to make a couple of bucks back. Now, you might be wondering, yo, Ro, you're like sponsored by this thing here. Did you even try it? But I have tested it, which I will show you. And then boom, after 5 minutes, you remember you had to save the withdraw method prior to you actually going to withdraw, right? And then here's an example of it actually landing in my account. All right, so here you go. I withdrew it to my KuCoin wallet. My TRX, as you can see, is landed over on there. So literally, guys, super, super simple to follow. Again, shouldn't have any complications. Shout out to the sponsor of this video, Rent NFT, guys. Check out the link in my description for more information. You could find everything you need to know about it on their website. But back to our regular scheduled program on Turbo Toad token. Listen, this thing is literally listed everywhere. I am struggling to see why it is dumping. If you guys know anything about crypto, it likes to move in cycles. And I was thinking, when XRP was pumping, that we were truly in the beginning of an altcoin cycle. But when I zoom out and I take a look at it right now, it really doesn't look like we are. Now, listen, there's a lot of bullish things that are coming down the pipeline in January, right? First of all, within the first 3 weeks, Trump is actually going to be into office. He's about to become president, like for real, for real. And you guys know there's a story that goes around in the stock market that says towards the end of December, everyone is tax harvesting, so they're selling off their stocks, and that causes the S&P 500 to maybe take a slight decline. And you guys know the S&P and Bitcoin are both very correlated. But towards January, February, March, they start to buy it back, and S&P is trending towards the upside. I do believe it is going to do well January, February, March, and if that does well, Bitcoin does well. And if Bitcoin does well, that means our memes are going to do well. And guys, you need to understand, back in 2021, meme coins were like ripping, like they were flying. There was something called Safe Moon. I don't know if you guys remember Safe Moon, absolute rug pull of a plane, but it ran up to 6 billion. You're going to know you're in an altcoin season, guys, when you're waking up and your portfolio has doubled, when your meme coin has doubled, when Turbo is sitting at a penny, and then you wake up the next day sitting at 2 pennies. You wake up the next day, it's at 4 pennies. The next day, it's at 8 pennies. That is how you know we're in a full-fledged bull cycle. And I truly, truly believe that this cycle is probably going to be the last one where you could actually make some life-changing gains. Yes, there's going to be more bull cycles because the bull market is cyclical. It moves in waves. History doesn't repeat itself, but it often does rhyme. But I feel like this cycle that we're in right now is going to be the last one to truly make some life-changing gains with meme coins, right? And I believe that Turbo is going to be one of the best plays that you get into. I mean, guys, this play is probably going to be the first 100x call over on this channel. I still hold it. Recently on that dip that it had to 208, I literally bought like $10,000 to $15,000 worth of Turbo single-handedly. As the owner, I feel like I am obliged to buy it. Contract, guys, renounced, no taxes. Total supply 69 billion. There's no more Turbo that is going to come out. And fun fact, some Turbo is going to be burned as well because of this new development called Turbo Swap. Seamlessly swap assets, cross-chain Turbo, cross-chain between Turbo Chain and Ethereum, Bitcoin, Arbitrum, Solana, and Base. We also have this big partnership with Chainlink that came down the pipeline as well. Robinhood also has a very, very, very sneaky announcement that they're dropping tomorrow, which I really would love to see what the hype is about over on that, because Robinhood, guys, we've been doing a great job of promoting. One thing I do like to say is that the Turbo community likes to take things in their own hands. It's one of the most bullish communities I've seen, the most cult-like communities I've seen. If you go over to any of Robinhood, the exchange, the tweets, if you read it, you can see just the mass amount of Turbo comments that are flooding the threads, that are flooding the X over on Robinhood, and that is something that we need to keep up as a community. If you're watching this, one way that you can support is by liking these videos, sharing these videos, subscribing, going over on X and actually talking about Turbo. Speak about why you're bullish on it, any charts that you might see, any patterns that you might see on the charts, or why you might be bullish on it, right? That is how we get word to spread about Turbo. And listen, guys, we did break below this demand area. Again, I've always said we need to come back down to this demand area, retest it, and solidify it as a very strong support or a demand area. But we've never been truly able to do that. It looks like we are coming back down. Maybe we might get down to this demand area again. If it comes back down to that 208, you better believe I am going to be buying up a boatload of it. What I do think will happen, I think we're going to see a little bit of sideways action, guys. Maybe, we just move sideways for a little bit, bounce off of this towards the upside yet again. January, though, regardless, I do think we are going to come out very, very bullish. One thing that I would recommend is that you guys go and do your own research. Go follow them on X, right? Go follow the Turbo team. Stay up to date with the latest innovations, the latest information about them. Stay up to date with the project, because it's one thing to just hear about it from your boy over on YouTube. I know people like to call me Romankind. As you can see, I do look very Australian. But at the end of the day, guys, I want you to be educated investors. I don't want you guys to just listen to what I say and go buy it. Very similar to, literally the sponsor of this video, right? I want you guys to make sure you do your own research. If it's not something that you think is worth your time, hey, totally understand that. Very high risk, high reward. These crypto projects, who knows how long they will last. I just want you guys to stay safe, and I'm trying to help you guys make an extra bang for your buck. And with that being said, I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching, and I really do hope you enjoyed this video. Remember, there are a couple months left in this crypto bull cycle, and this one could be the one that really does change your life. So listen, guys, lock in, lock.
So shout out to Ro and the rest of the crypto community, just trying to rebuild the community. And thanks to everyone who supported me over the year and who's been in Turbo the whole time. Shout out to the Turbo Toad Army. Shout out to the Turbo Revolution, the Turbo Toad Army, the Turbo Toad Warriors, and Turbo Turn Up. Let's go. So everyone who's been holding Diamond Hand and participating, buying the dip, watching the videos, like, sharing, and subscribe, and Diamond Hand You are the ones that are keeping the project going. All the people making memes, pictures, images on Twitter, keeping the Twitter page pumping. Don't forget to sign up for your main man, BTM, on Twitter. Let's get Twitter's followers at least 2 to 3,000, maybe 5,000. So don't forget to like, share, send it to your friends, have them join up with your mom, sisters, boyfriends, barber. Join the Twitter page to stay updated. And we're gonna start the Turbo News Network coming up in January. So let me know what you guys think, what you want to talk about, and we'll have a forum so you guys can ask questions and interact with the Turbo Toad. Great live stream. I gotta bounce. See you on the next one. No problem. I'm about to shut it down anyway. But thanks for joining. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe and help get the word out about your favorite crypto. That's your main man, BTM. We're shutting it down for the day. Have a happy New Year, guys. Stay safe, stay out of trouble, continue to hold, and become a Turbo Toad millionaire. Let's go. Turbo to 4.4 billion, or road to 4.4 billion. But either way, thanks for joining. And your main man, BTM, signing out. Remember, let's get back to the money, guys, and stay dangerous. Black Tiger Miner out.